I reporting live right here from Olvera Street, right here in Los Angeles. Look, they're having an event right here for Dia de los Muertos. They have a whole concert over there. Look, they have all the stuff right here. They have all this stuff right here.
That's why when he was like under the...
Look at that. Pretty cool. Put the family right there. For the kids. Pretty cool. Look at little doggy. Oh, look. There's a lot of stuff. Look. Oh, this is so nice. And all that is made of beans, look. It's pretty cool. Boo. Oh, look at that. Look who's right there. Fernando Valenzuela.
Hold on. I got a request to sit down and take a break.
Elvis Presley here. Look. I spotted Elvis Presley. Check it out. What's up, everybody? I'm here in East LA, look, Boyle Heights, Mariachi Plaza. Look. So we're here with this guy here. Look at that. Pretty cool.
How's it going, man?
All right, let's go. Oh, I see him. Oh, this is the family members right here. Look. Check it out, look. Oh, they got the Grand Mariachis. Right here, look. Look. Check it out. The Vargas is over there, look. Look who's here. Pretty cool. Even the placas are right there too. Look. Oh.
My family and I really wanted to put together this event, and we really want to celebrate it here in the community of Boyle Heights because of this beautiful mural by the one and only Robert Vargas.
Yeah. Robert.
It's been a really hard year, but you know, as a family, we continue to stick together, and we want to just have the participation of the community, and we're grateful for everyone for being here today. Gracias a todos.
Yeah. Yeah.
Déjame presentar Robert Vargas.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, how are you? Good morning, Boyle Heights. It's good to be home. I was born and raised just a few blocks from here, born at Wright Memorial. As a proud five-generation Boyle Heights Angelino, it means a lot to have brought this project back here for our community to paint someone that looks just like us, who's meant so much to all of us. And you know, it's amazing. At Dodger Stadium just a few months ago that I brought to the organization, and I said the only way I'm going to paint this is if I have him wearing a Mexican Heritage Night jersey right there. And it was my way of bringing what's happening outside of those walls into those walls, and to say that Mexican Heritage Night is not just one night at Dodger Stadium, but every night at Dodger Stadium. So thank you guys so much. Appreciate you guys. And now I'm going to introduce County Supervisor Hilda de Solis. Everyone give it up for Hilda Solis.
La hija, todos que están aquí, es un placer y un honor a conocer a ustedes otra vez. Thank you for having me here. Happy to be a part of your celebration. I had an opportunity to meet your father on several occasions. One was at our Board of Supervisors. We declared a day in memory of your father, and also at City Hall. And when he was recognized at Dodger Stadium, todavía estaba vivo él. And I remember those days. But we have always been big fans of Fernando, and Fernando Mania. Everybody remembers Fernando Mania. He put the Dodgers in East LA and all of our communities. Él puso su poder, sus raíces, su corazón, and that's what we owe him. And we're here to pay tribute. So very happy to be here. Le conocemos a él como un valor mexicano con raíces que todos nosotros sabemos es muy, muy importante, especialmente en estos días, con todo lo que está pasando, las redadas y todo. Nosotros estamos aquí para decir, no vamos a tener miedo, vamos a pelear y vamos a hacer como él era, ahí peleando, dando respeto. But we know also who made the Dodgers famous, and it was right here with Fernando Valenzuela.
Yeah.
So I want to thank the family. Quiero dar este reconocimiento a la familia María y la familia, si pueden acercarse. Fernando Valenzuela in memoriam, or November 1st, 1960 through October 22nd, 2024. Fernando Valenzuela Day Community Celebration on this day, November the 1st, 2025.
Yeah.
Let's hear it for the familia. La familia.
Yeah.
Sí, let's hear it for Fernando Mania.
Yeah.
Y la familia. And it was a mariachi. Thank you. Good morning at Boyle Heights. I know everyone's asking, why is the Valley Girl here in Boyle Heights to celebrate Fernando Valenzuela Day? And that's because Fernando Mania wasn't limited to Boyle Heights. It wasn't limited to the east side. It took fire across this country, but it definitely lives strong in the San Fernando Valley as well. As a young girl, I was so excited. I was telling Maria, you know, Fernando came to my elementary school at Sharp Avenue Elementary School 2 times. And I remember the electricity of that moment still. And my friends still talk about it to this day. What he represented for all of us was the opportunity to be seen for the contributions we make in very strong and meaningful ways. Whether it's as a baseball player, whether it is as a laborer. Our community too often gets undervalued and unrecognized for the contributions we make to this country. And that is why we are all here to celebrate the remarkable, incredible Fernando Valenzuela. We were so fortunate that he chose Los Angeles to be the place where he gifted us with countless memories. All those games that I went to with my grandfather.
Yo sé bien que estoy afuera, el día que yo me muera. que mi destino era rodar y rodar. Rodar y rodar, rodar y rodar. Después me dijo un arriero que no hay que llegar primero, pero hay que saber llegar. Con dinero y sin dinero, yo hago siempre lo que quiero. Y mi palabra es la ley. No tengo trono ni reina, ni nadie que me comprenda, pero sigo siendo el rey.
Yeah! Woo!
No se libre nada, no sin importarme podríades. Me echó la migra pa' afuera y fue a caer a Nogales. Entré por otra frontera y que me avientan pa' Juárez. De ahí me fui a Tamaulipas y me colé por Laredo. Me disfracé de caballo y me pinté el pelo bueno. Como no hablaba inglés, que me retachan de nuevo. La migra a mí me agarró 300 veces, digamos, pero jamás me domó. A mí me hizo los mandados, los golpes que a mí me dio, se los cobré a sus paisanos. Por Mexicali yo entré, pisando el río Colorado, todas las vías crucé, de contrabando y mojado, pero jamás me rajé, iba y venía al otro lado. Conozco todas las líneas, caminos, ríos y canales, desde Tijuana a Reynosa, de Matamoros a Juárez, de Piedras Negras a El Paso y de Agua Prieta a Nogales. La migra a mí me agarró 300 veces, digamos, pero jamás me domó. A mí me hizo los mandados, los golpes que a mí me dio, se los cobré a sus paisanos.
Yeah! Just hook me up. These tamales from La Mascota. Look, oh, they got this beautiful, look, conchitas, right? Yeah. Look, a lot of people left their. Hey. My family there. But there's a family to the Valenzuela family. I'm at Monarca Bakery. Look at that. Remembering. Look, oh, that's Selena. Don Sebastian. Yeah. Let's check it out, you guys. Look. I'm at La Monarca Bakery. But that's Don Sebastian. That was my dad's favorite, Don Sebastian. I take Chalino Sanchez though. This is why I like East LA. That's one of my favorite parts of East LA. Cause look, if you guys need some mariachi, you guys come here. Look. And this is like basically, I think, the heart of Boyle Heights. Look, Chicano power. See?
Con gusto vengo a cantarles este muy alegre son, para quitar la tristeza y alegrar el corazón. No les vengo a presumir, solo quiero demostrar que soy puro jalisciense, amigo a carta cabal. Dicen que somos malditos.
Carmen, se me perdió la cadenita con el Cristo del Nazareno que tú me regalaste, Carmen, que tú me regalaste.
I found him right there, look. That's the guy that found him. He's Cuban, look. Un cubano encontró un mexicano, Nora. Sordo.
On the Valenzuela Day, I want to, congratulate the advocacy and the courage.
Yeah.
For everything that you've been doing and making sure that your father's history stays alive. And for many Angelinos, especially on a day like this, I was just telling them, it's Dia de los Muertos, it's a birthday, it's the last game of the season of this year, in this time here in LA, which we've had a really, really hard year. And Boyle Heights can say that too. And as a representative, I can say it's been one of the hardest years for our communities. And I look at this mural by Robert Vargas, I look at the hat, and I see it says Familia, Amor, Luz, Pasión y Comunidad.
Wow.
And that is what I see in Boyle Heights this whole year, and the fuerza, the strength of this community. Because today I want to give a certificate of recognition to the Valenzuela family. And so would like to present you with the certificate on behalf of the city of LA.
Yeah.
Because standing up in these days is not easy, and you've been doing it in so many ways. So thank you so much.
Oh, look at that. Yeah. Fernando will be so happy right now.
Hold on.
Look at that.
Hey, we need to go back to 1981 and think about the Dodgers. Who was leading the Dodgers in 1981?
Fernando.
Yes, Fernando. But who was the coach of the Dodgers? Tommy Lasorda. And Tommy Lasorda lived in Fullerton. And that's...
A ver, todos cantando juntos.
Son las mañanitas que cantaban de David, otras desde su santo, las cantamos aquí.
Despierta, mi bien, despierta. Mira que ya amaneció y a los pajarillos cantan. La luna ya se metió. A ver ese aplauso, fuerte el aplauso.
Está la mañana en que vengo a saludarte. Venimos todos con gusto y placer a felicitarte. El día en que tú naciste, nacieron todas las flores. Y en la pila del bautismo cantaron los ruiseñores. Jazmines y flores, este día voy a adornar. Hoy por ser día de cumpleaños, le venimos a cantar. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Fernando. Happy birthday to you.
One more time.
Feliz. Que la pases feliz. Que la pases contento. Hasta el año 10,000.
Claro que sí. ¡Que viva Fernando Valenzuela! ¡Que viva el toro!
¡Viva!
Que viva Los Ángeles que está aquí.
¡Que
Que viva
viva!
Mariachi Las Catrinas.
¡Viva!
Muchísimas gracias.
Celebremos con gusto, señores, este día de placer tan dichoso. En el santo se encuentra gustoso y tranquilo su fiel corazón. Vive los años que cumples, mi bien.
Las estrellas se visten de gala y la luna se llena de encanto. Que hoy es día de tu santo, Dios bendiga este día de placer.
¡Viva Fernando!
Okay. Churros, yeah.
With us, the Valenzuela family, my mom, my sisters, my brother, everybody, my dad. You know, it's tough. This last year was a tough year. Obviously, it's never gets easier, but you know, we got to a point where I can speak without tearing up and crying. You know, thinking about the good times that we spent together. Everybody asks me what's the number one advice he ever gave you, and you know, I always say be on time. Every time he's like, get early, shave, do this. You know, he was always a stickler to always be respectful to everybody, and I'll take that to last day. You know that he, you know, whatever he taught me, he always said like, you're not listening, you don't listen. And I think all dads are like that, right? They always think their kids don't listen, but I did, and you know, this last year, I think my sisters, me, my brother, you know, worked really hard to keep his name alive, you know, and I know we don't have to because everybody here, everybody in LA, everybody in Mexico always remembers him, and you know, I've gotten a lot of presents, you know, baseball cards that they had saved, baseballs that they had signed, and you know, I appreciate that stuff because it shows me that everybody still remembers him and always did remember him, you know, whether they met him in person, whether they saw him on television, whether they heard a story from somebody else, or they have a picture they took with him one time outside the stadium or at a restaurant or wherever he went to go eat. You know, I know people loved him. Whether they said he was really quiet, humble, you know, spoke a lot or didn't speak a lot, or mess with them because he was very, you know, he was that guy where he would, if he knew you well enough, he would mess with you and tell you jokes, and sometimes you laugh, sometimes you say like, I don't know what you're talking about, you know, but he was that type of guy. So for him to have this day, Fernando Valenzuela Day, you know, I think it would have made him very happy that everybody remembers him and they keep remembering him. So please, like I said, keep telling your kids, your grandkids, your family members, everybody who doesn't know Fernando Valenzuela, who he was, you know, go on YouTube, find his documentaries, his stories and stuff like that, and hopefully we can build new memories with his name and his legacy. Thank you, Councilwoman. Thank you, everybody. For everybody, all the accolades that they give him. And
Yeah.